Hi everybody and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So this is probably going to be our last episode in Nar Shaddaa. We'll just have to tidy up the bits and then we'll go on to another planet. Oh, I don't have anyone else in my party. Now, part of me wants to take Visas because obviously she's a lot more powerful than the other characters, but Worth doesn't really want her on the ship. He reluctantly took her because he was railroaded into it for some reason, which was never really explained. And then the reason we brought her to rescue him was because we needed the most powerful people possible, and we decided that the Jedi would be the most powerful. So I trust her a bit more now because she did rescue me. She didn't kill me, but I think there's not a good enough reason to drag her along. So we don't want that with us. I like in this game that there's such a mix of good, neutral and evil characters, because a lot of the time, like especially in Baldur's Gate 2 for example, there were hardly any evil characters or dark side characters. She's shit, he's buggy, don't like her, he's okay. Bao-Dur isn't powerful enough, so I think we can discount Bao-Dur from now on.
Just say the word.
What is it?
Right, so let's go and tell... I don't know if KOTOR is still going to be interfering with the ships actually. I was going to say, let's go see Voka.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
I hear you.
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Yes, I was going to go and see Voka and tell him that we've cleared off KOTOR, but I'm not actually sure if we have. Can I get you to take a family off?
You're interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it? What? Do I look like a passenger ship to you? Ah, you're right. You help me, I help you. Fine, I'll do for you, but don't ask of Fasa again. What else?
I don't know if we can speak to KOTOR through the KOTOR droid. In fact, that's an interesting possibility, isn't it? That's very interesting. If this doesn't go if this doesn't go well, we'll bring the KOTOR droid out. In fact, let's bring the KOTOR droid out anyway.
Ulga kili but malea nuis. Chichis kabula, tapicha yubon, yunbula, bogra kinun chubagra wikili jomi, wichibola no. Chichis kabula, tapicha yubon, yunbula, chopiti man ponjame. Sashange bedwana mulera chupa wanga kuna konticha chona konasa watagrito gchimulira nicho dankanau.
Okay. Still, it was worth a try, wasn't it? I'm stuck now. And I never got to go in here. Yes, I did. I've been in there at some point. Okay, that's not on this planet. Okay, so we can clear this one. We're never going to do that one. I don't want to do that. And then these are different planets. Okay, so we've got a couple of bits to do in the refugee sector.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation.
Time to take you down to size.
Systems failing, master. Failing, master.
I think actually if we had Visas in the party doing that as well, it would be a bit ridiculous. There might be a Pazak thing to do in there. I'll leave that till the end of the video and then say if you don't want to watch Pazak, then leave. I wonder if now Visquis is dead we can go through here. I've got a journal entry.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I appreciate you convincing Sakwesh to give us more space. We're indebted to you. You've already helped.
Hey, free lightsaber. I'm not going to complain about that.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War. What? Lutra's here? Please! You must help me get to him! How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband, and then a free path to him. It's almost too good to be true.
Oh, these are all a bit sissy-y.
You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life. Thank you.
I'm getting so many good points here.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me. Thank you. But won't he track us down and kidnap her again? Oh, thank you. Please hurry!
Oh, so I haven't completed that then. Have I not killed the Sirocco thugs yet?
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Okay, well that's still there. I'm not really sure about this Sirocco for business though. I thought I'd kick their ass.
Yes.
Just say the word.
Oh. Okay, I thought we'd mostly fixed that.
Yes.
Okay, I think the Sirocco thugs is probably because we cleared them out before we started the quest and it's just a dead entry left in the register. So we won't worry about that, but we do need to tell Sakwesh not to keep kidnapping children. How do you get there then? Yeah, let me try. Come on, game. Oh shit, it did as well. I didn't expect it to actually let me try.
I hear you.
Got to say, he's got some good saves. Crash. There we go, he's failed now. Oh, I should have done that earlier when I was trying to get to the exchange, shouldn't I? Oh, he's still alive. Do you know what I just did? Yes, you do. I wonder if we can open the door at the top now. Not that it's particularly important anymore. Yes, I have. Okay, that's good. So that's... I don't know why that's still there. Perhaps I have to go see the man again. Ah, brilliant. So all the refugee ones have disappeared then, so that's good. Right, let's get my own speed up spell. There was another missed opportunity because Atten didn't actually kill those two guards. We could have. Two guards, two Twi'leks. We could have captured them and had them as dancers.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos? I can't even tell you what happened after. Being shuttled from system to system, barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh. We can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for. It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind. And suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear. Maybe you're right. Thanks again, stranger.
It would have been better had he found her on his own. By aiding him, you have only weakened him. He was at a moment of crisis, a moment of indecision. It is those internal struggles when they are fought and won that yield the strongest rewards. You took that battle from him, cheapened it. If he truly loved her, truly, he would have entered the refugee sector on his own. Damn the exchange, damn everything in his path, and taken her. You have made their union easier, not better. I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root, if your common sense will not permit it.
I didn't have an option to agree with her. And I think I got another double-sided lightsaber, so, you know, pros and cons. And it did clear my journal entry, which is a point that Cray obviously doesn't understand. Let's go back to the Pazak then, just in case I've missed something. I appreciate I said I would probably make that the last bit of the video, but I think unless something crazy happens on board the ship, which is quite possible, the last thing to do will be head to Telos and get some, try and get some money from the crappy policeman.
Oh.
Oh, I've already played him.
Been a lot less winds in here lately.
I've already beaten him. Okay, that is pretty underwhelming. I have a feeling I must have missed something. And we've already got the information that we needed from there. Okay. I don't know what we're meant to do to finish those Pazak quests, but we can't do it. So all that's left to do now is head to Telos, cash that quest in.
I received an urgent communication for you from Colonel Tobin. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more.
I don't know what the two of you are arguing about. I caught him. He's mine. But it's obvious you two need some advice, so let me lay out the attack pattern for you. It's simple. When you want a man, you jab him with a Bothan stunner, then while he's screaming in pain, slap some stun cuffs on him. Then, starve him for 2 or 3 days until he becomes open to suggestion, then double-check his bounty and see if he's worth anything.
That sounds more like hunting.
Call it what you want. Me, I love my targets.
Ah, HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
I prefer Bayodair's remote to Goto.
Alright then, I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
You mean like
There.
right now?
You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids. You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Think of it this way. You can keep Koto in line with it. I don't understand why you won't let me take a look.
statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, KOTOR?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
I don't need compliments from a murderer.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Fine by me.
So when we had all those odd interactions before, it's obviously just that we've grown closer with our companions, and that unlocked the, like T3 shooting HK. It just came at an inopportune time, basically. I presume as we level up, obviously we have gained influence over some of them, but for the most part I suspect it's just because we've leveled up a lot.
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us with the answers we seek.
I hope so, Mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, Mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Yes, Mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, Mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
I do quite like the banter between them on every time you go to the ship. It means that there's not as much chance of missing it. But sometimes it comes across as a bit sort of misjointed, especially when it did before when we were under attack and then we had all the banter. Oh, it's been so long since we were here, I can't really remember how to get back there. Is that right? TSF station left. Boy, you incompetent prick.
So you've returned. Really? That's great news. The situation here hasn't improved at all. What did you discover?
Yeah, give me some money.
Not until I have a better idea of what we'd be getting into. Just why exactly should we deal with scum like Voga?
I haven't told you yet.
A glut of fuel isn't going to help our position much in this case. It's a resource that's needed throughout the galaxy, and he'll be able to command a high price for it. Still, we don't have much of a choice. We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up with the Telosian Council and urge them to broker a deal with Voga. Now, I believe I gave you my word that there would be a reward for information leading to the establishment of a fuel source for the station. Never believed for a moment that you'd actually be collecting it. But I'm a man of my word. So here you are. Now I've got to send this information to the council right away.
Make sure you don't fuck it up and deliver it to someone else by mistake, idiot. So, I've got nice clear inventory now. So I'm going to call an end to the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.